All right. Well, the Obama administration reportedly considering plans to place what sounds something like government monitors in newsrooms across the country. So Peter Ducey wanted to check into this story for us. He's live in Washington. So what is the FCC planning to start doing, Peter?
Martha, the plan is to basically turn the tables on news organizations. Normally, reporters try to figure out the who, what, where, why, and when of a particular story. But now the Federal Communications Commission wants to know why stations cover certain stories. And their goal is to make sure the interests of women and minorities are being well represented on air, and that stories about things the FCC finds critically important, like the environment and education, are presented frequently. So here's part of their questionnaire for station owners, managers, and reporters. Here, one question: what is the news philosophy of the station? Another question: who decides which stories are covered? And then another: have you ever suggested coverage of what you consider a story with critical information for your customers, viewers, listeners, or readers, that was rejected by management? And a TV station in Columbia, South Carolina is going to be the first to receive that questionnaire, Martha, this spring.
Unbelievable. So what happens if a station says they don't want to answer those questions?
The questionnaire is voluntary, but 16 Republican lawmakers have already signed a letter to the FCC comparing this to the fairness doctrine that started in the late 40s and required that equal time went to both sides of big stories. And one Republican FCC commissioner agrees, and he writes in the Wall Street Journal this, quote, "Unlike the opinion surveys that Americans see on a daily basis and either answer or not, as they wish, the FCC's queries may be hard for the broadcasters to ignore. They would be out of business without an FCC license, which must be renewed every 8 years. All FCC commissioners are appointed by the president. Only 3 are allowed to be from any one party. So right now, 3 are Democrats, 2 are Republicans." Martha.
What an interesting story. Peter, thank you very much.